Okay, guys, we are now going to be getting into Dan Vasc and his rendition of Nessun Dorma. Now, I believe this song was composed in the 20s, if I'm not mistaken. Nessun Dorma means something like none can sleep, or none will sleep, or none shall sleep, or something like that. It was made famous by Pavarotti, who I'm sure, I don't need to explain who Pavarotti is. He is the man of opera. So it's a really hard song to take on, and it's not one that you can hide behind production with in any way, shape or form. Not that Dan Vasc ever does. He always stands on just his raw talent in all of his performances. So I don't think there's any worry there, but it requires a huge range to perform this piece. I think the high note is is it a B4 or something like that. Very, very high and from the chest, you know. So very difficult song. So without further ado, this is Dan Vasc, Nessun Dorma.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Tu pura principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me. Il nome mio nessun saprà, no, no, sulla tua bocca lo dirò quando la luce.
Wow, I'm loath to pause this because it's just beautiful. The projection is so powerful, and what I love about this song is it kind of teases. The projection builds and builds and builds. The notes get higher and higher. The passion gets more and more. It's a steady climb throughout this whole piece. And what I have to say, first of all, is the precision and care of how this has been taken on is really like profound, you know. And I see Phoenix says in the chat, beautifully rolled R's, and that was my first thought, because it's difficult when singing in different languages. Italian isn't Dan's native language. Is he from Brazil, Dan? If you could let me know in the chat. You know, but like to nail those rolled R's is to get the exact right amount of rolls is very tricky, because when it's musical it becomes a percussive thing in a sense, and you have to get that just right, because you have to get the language right, you have to get the sound of it just right to sound musical, you know. Because like, I mean, I don't speak Italian, but like if you're gonna order wine, right, it's fun to roll the R's, like I vorrei, isn't it? I vorrei una vino rosso. But if you're like I vorrei una vino rosso, it's like, no, it doesn't work. You need to get the just right. And so far he is just absolutely, it's so perfect, isn't it? And Italian is, it's in my opinion the most musical language, you know. It is the language of music. So yeah, I think that's a big part of why this song is so powerful. There's so many reasons, but I think that's one of them. it's what a way to open this stream, this Dan Vasc special live stream. Thank you so much, Elaine, for requesting this. A beautiful choice, a beautiful piece of music, and it's just so like majestic, isn't it? So powerful, so moving. It's impossible not to get shivers. But he did that perfectly. It was, you really felt it, you know. There was love put into that performance, and it's a real statement to do a cover of Nessun Dorma. I think, like, it really lays yourself out there as a singer to just be like, I'm a singer. Oh, are you good? I can sing Nessun Dorma. You know, like, it's kind of goes on your resume as a singer, doesn't it? That you can sing that. But not only can you sing it, like, you can sing it well, really well. It kind of demonstrates the lack of borders on Dan Vasc's creative ability from that point, you know. He can kind of do whatever he wants now and explore anything, and you know he's going to do an amazing job, if that makes any sense. Cindy says, incredible, as close as to perfection as humanly possible. I get chills every time I listen to Dan. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm just wiped out now, says Phoenix. No words. I'm struggling to string sentences together after that, honestly. Miani says, wow, couldn't have said it better myself. Italian is beautiful to sing. So yes, Brazil, but he is 1/4 Italian. Interesting. Okay. And I think I saw earlier that he used to listen to classical music with his dad, so it's special to him. Oh, that's really nice. Wow. What more can you say? If you enjoy my reactions, be sure to hit subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for more Dan Vasc. That was Dan Vasc with Nessun Dorma. Absolutely beautiful